I used to rent a small house in rural Kentucky. It was old, creaky floors, thin walls, the kind of place where every sound carried. I'd been living there for about 6 months when I noticed something strange in my bedroom closet. The back wall didn't line up with the rest. At first, I thought it was just bad construction, an uneven panel. But when I tapped it, it sounded hollow. Curiosity got the better of me. One night, I grabbed a flashlight and pulled away the flimsy plywood. Behind it was a narrow opening, a crawl space. The smell hit me first: damp wood, mold, and something else, like rust or rot. I crawled inside, brushing cobwebs off my face. The space was barely 4 feet tall, lined with insulation and broken beams. Then my light caught something: a small blanket, a spoon, and a plastic bottle, half full of water. It looked like someone had been living there. I backed out fast and nailed the panel shut. I told myself maybe it was from the previous tenant. Maybe they'd left it behind. But that night, I woke up to the sound of scratching coming from inside the closet. I called the police the next morning. They checked the crawl space, but it was empty. Except for one thing: the blanket was gone. The officer told me it was probably an animal, but animals don't take their blankets with them. The room beneath the apartment. I used to work late shifts cleaning an old apartment building in downtown Chicago. It was built in the 1920s, narrow hallways, heavy doors, that weird, echoing silence old buildings have after midnight. There was one unit I hated cleaning, 4B. The tenant had moved out months ago, but I still had to check it weekly for leaks or pests. One night, while vacuuming the living room, I noticed something odd about the floor vent. The screws looked newer than the others, like someone had replaced them. I removed the cover and pointed my flashlight down. There was a ladder. Not a maintenance tunnel, a full wooden ladder leading into darkness. Against my better judgment, I climbed down. At the bottom was a small concrete room. It was cold, maybe 10 by 10 feet, with a single light bulb hanging from the ceiling. The walls were covered in scratches, tallies, hundreds of them, carved deep into the paint. And in the center, a chair, facing the wall. There was a rope tied around one of its legs. I turned around and realized the ladder didn't reach the top anymore. It had shifted slightly. I don't remember climbing out. I just remember running. When I told the building manager, he said the basement and crawl space blueprints didn't show any lower level under 4B. The next day, the vent was sealed shut. He told me not to mention it again.